You know, there's a stretch of state highway that runs through Idaho's second largest city, kind of in between Boise and Meridian. It has the busiest intersections in Idaho, where 60,000 cars a day are allowed to go 55 miles an hour. We're talking about Eagle Road, obviously. That's Highway 55. And we're talking about between Franklin Road and Chinden Boulevard, 6 miles there. There are two camps on this. One that believes 55 miles an hour is just fine, considering it is one of the Treasure Valley's main north-south thoroughfares. The other side of that argument is more like, hold on, 55 miles an hour through one of Treasure Valley's busiest business sections? Well, after years of listening to the latter side and seeing the stats on annual crashes in that corridor, nearly 400 each year, Idaho Transportation Department is about to make a change to Eagle Road. In the name of safety, they want to install variable speed limits along that 6-mile stretch. It'd be the first of its kind in the country, they say. But this isn't the first time Eagle Road has been the center of safety concerns. How fast and how can I make a left turn has been more than a passing thought for drivers and business owners on Eagle Road for decades, as evidenced by today's two-way redial from the summer of 2004.
The owner of the Eagle City Market is concerned a median barrier will drive customers away.
If you're proceeding south on Eagle Road and you want to turn in left here, you won't be able to. You'll have to go to the intersection and make a U-turn.
Median barriers are just one of the options the Idaho Transportation Department is considering. Others include more traffic lights and turn lanes. But some would rather see the speed limit drop instead of barriers going in.
It's tough to get out on the street and get up into the flow when people are coming by at 55 or 60 miles an hour.
We also hear from a lot of people who say, we don't want these traffic lights, we want, the speed limit maintained or raised. And we really want to be able to get where we're needing to go quickly.
Spokeswoman Molly McCarty says ITD is still listening to public input on Eagle Road and that lowering the speed is something to consider. But that median barriers are also a possibility because she says they can make the road safer.
The use of median barriers can reduce those accidents and improve safety. However, there are some sacrifices. There can be some impact on convenience, and these are very, very valid concerns.
Okay, so over the years, as you probably well know, ITD has made several changes to that stretch of Eagle Road and its 18 signaled intersections, including adding that median right there, so drivers have to make that U-turn, and then not allowing red turns on, or I should say a right turn on red. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't allow those at certain intersections because of those making U-turns. But the speed limit has always been 55 miles an hour. That is until next spring. We're going to start a 2-year pilot program to install the variable speed limits during the busiest traffic times on Eagle Road. And in those areas, and during those times, the speed limit is going to drop to 45 miles an hour. ITD will use LED signs, one every mile, to tell you when it's 45 miles an hour and when it's 55 miles an hour. And they plan to get rid of 4 mid-block left turns as well. Those are the ones that go into neighborhoods along Eagle Road. So maybe you're confused by this, or maybe you just have a few questions. Well, there are 2 public meetings scheduled. The first one coming up tomorrow night from 5 to 7 at the Community Planning Association of Southwest Idaho, or as you know it as Compass. You're doing that at their offices in Meridian. The second meeting is going to be Thursday night, the second open house. It's going to be at the same time, and it's going to be at the Hilton Garden Inn in Eagle.